Well, I interviewed a Dr. Mary Neal, an orthopedic surgeon from Los Angeles, who was in a kayaking accident without oxygen for 30 minutes.
Wow.
She's a living miracle.
Wow.
Her entire leg had to be rebuilt, but she knows that she should not be speaking and living today. Have you, Jay, ever witnessed a miracle in your medical world?
Yeah, we've witnessed miracles, but I hate to call them miracles because then it gives people a false sense of hope.
I see. Something that you could never explain in the sense of being without oxygen for 30 minutes yet being alive.
So what we're seeing right now that is, so we saw in the pain world, actually some people have said that I've performed miracles when I do simple procedures. Okay. And then I'll tell them, that I'm not performing a miracle, I'm just performing the procedure correctly.
Right.
Because they've had other procedures or surgeries that have failed because for whatever reason they weren't diagnosed correctly or done correctly. We see a lot of that. Yeah. But the one thing that I would say that we're doing now, or the two things really that we're doing now that again, I don't think they're miracles, but they're miracles because we don't fully understand them. Mm-hmm. And those would be the ketamine infusions as well as the stem cell deployments that we're doing. Okay. So, I have one patient who had a spinal stroke, and essentially a couple of his nerve roots were dead, and we were able to inject stem cells around those nerve roots, and those nerve roots have a little bit of function now, which is, to me, kind of a miracle, but a miracle because we don't truly understand how those stem cells are exactly working. We know they are, we just don't yet know exactly all of the processes in which they can figure out how to repair tissue. It's really cool. Yeah. It's so fascinating. It actually makes practicing medicine so much fun because we're able to do that. And that's the cool thing about actually not being part of this big box system is we're able to be innovative and create those things. Nice. The big box systems, can't really do that. In the ketamine infusions too, how do you have one person coming in? We've had this is crazy, we've had people coming in saying, I feel really suicidal today. I'm having horrible suicidal thoughts. And they leave saying 100% of those thoughts are gone. I'm back to myself. Right. Like this. Boom. Boom. Mm-hmm. You've reset. Those I think are cool. Yeah. On a separate note, I do think miracles happen. I do think there's some type of intervention by some type of energy, power, whatever you want to believe in, that we don't understand. Right. We have a lot of names for that, whichever may be true or not true. But I think it's incredibly egotistical as humans to think that we have the whole universe figured out. Yeah,
exactly. We only use 6 or 7% of our brain, and that's the scientific fact. So what's the other 93% doing?
That's if you're lucky, I think.
I think, yeah, maybe it's 4%. Maybe it's the geniuses that are 6 or 7.